Good evening, Nashville approach. Southwest 5238 on the ground in Nashville, looking for IFR clearance to Milwaukee.
Good afternoon, Southwest 5238, Nashville approach. You are cleared to the Milwaukee International Airport where the free departure paper transitions on a 5. Maintain 4000, expect flight level 3. I will give you flight level 340 for a directional flight. Flight level 340, 5 minutes after departure on this frequency is Squawk 1007.
Southwest 5238, Roger. Cleared to the General Mitchell International, Milwaukee via Good Dog 3 departure with vapor transition then as filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 340 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is with you and Squawk 1007.
Southwest 5238, that is correct. Push and start your discretion call and order the taxi. You can expect runway 2 right.
Expect 2 right, and we'll call you back for taxi in a few minutes. Southwest 5238, thank you. So I just put in the winds information there because it's going to be a fairly short flight. I don't want to do it up in the air. Alright, planned fuel is 12.5. Well, 5.8. 5 in the reserve, and 20 for the cost index. He gave us 340 for altitude. Top of climb information is winds 236 at 110. And temperature there is minus 47. Gives us 5-degree deviation. DO1 on the D rate, and plus 50 for assumed temperature. The winds are calm in Nashville. 5-degree flaps, and takeoff speeds 122, 123, and 127 for V2. Alright, so we'll set 0.81 Mach for cruise. $280 for descent and $250 below 10,000. That's good. FMC is all set. Now he gave us runway 2 right. I'm just going to pull that up on Sky Vector. Localizer is 111.75. Nashville VOR is 113.1. Squawk code 1007. Runway length is 8,000. And touchdown point is at 590. Execute. And minimums for 2 right, if in case we have to come back, is 790. And that's 200 on the radio altimeter. FPV is on. Altimeter setting is 3007. VOR is on.
Nashville approach west wind 209er. The ground at Nashville, IFR2, Milwaukee is south. West wind 209 on Memphis, Nashville approach, welcome back. You are clear to the Milwaukee International Airport where the G3 departure favor transition when expired. Maintain 4000, expect flags over 360, 5 minutes after departure on this recon to squawk 1006.
1006,
Western 209, pushing start at discretion, call and weather taxi, you can expect runway 2 left.
Okay, RTV call ready for taxi, expecting 2 left, Western 209.
Alright, so everybody's going to Milwaukee today. 4,000, 3007, 4045 on the heading. This all looks good. Put on system reset fuel, RTO. Put the co-pilot on the legs. Trim is 5.58. Takeoff warning test. Flaps are 0. Stall warning. Check.
TCAS test. Pass.
Start
Glide
the
slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Minimums 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. 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 Pull up.
Alright, flight deck door is closed. Annunciators checked. Oxygen levels normal. EEC is on. Nav transfer switches are normal. Display switches auto normal. On the fuel we have 14.3 thousand pounds on board, landing Milwaukee with 6.4. There's nothing in the center tank, so boost pumps are off. Passenger signs are set. Windows heat is on. Hydraulic pumps are set. Pressurization is set for cruise. 340 and 750 for a landing in Milwaukee. Flight instruments are set and cross-checked. Auto brake is on RTO. Takeoff warning horn is checked. Parking brake is set. Aileron and rudder trim are centered. Before start checklist complete. Let's go ahead and transfer the power to APU. Disconnect from the ground. Doors are closed. Let's verify that. Yep. That's good.
And ground, cockpit.
Go ahead, Captain.
We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Right in the minute, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Release parking brake, please.
Okay, parking brake is off, cleared to push.
So looking for duct pressure.
Brakes off, here we go.
And 2. Mixture is lit. Oil pressure is rising. Temperature is rising.
Push is complete. Set parking brake, please.
Alright, brakes are set and pressure's normal.
Okay, sir. Tow bar is off. Pin is out. Watch the pin on the right.
Alright guys,
EGT
thanks. You're
rollback.
cleared to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release from guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through.
Yep, see you guys
Roger that. Have a good flight.
next time through. And 2. Comes the fuel flow. Mixture is lit. Oil pressure is going up. Temperature is going up. Starter cut off. And EGT rollback. Alright, N1s are stable, EGT is stable, N2s are stable, fuel flow is normal, oil pressure steady, temperature is rising, oil quantity is good, vibrations are normal, hydraulics quantity is good, and B side pressure is good. Transfer the power to generators 2 and 1. Probe heat, hydros. Hydraulics rather. Logo light is on. Start switches and continues, and APU off. Taxi lights on. Cycle through the electrical system. It's good on DC. AC looks normal. Flaps 5. Take off. Recall
Nashville approach, Westwood 2s are all ready to taxi. I have Delta.
Western 209, runway 2 left, taxi right, Tango 2, Bravo, cross runway 31.
Tango 2 Bravo, cross runway 31.
Nashville departure, Southwest 5238 at gate Charlie 15, ready to taxi, runway 2 left as well with Delta.
Southwest 5238, I said for 2 left, I gave you 2 right, I think. But if it's no problem, 2 left, just let me know.
Oh, sorry, I misspoke. It is 2 right. You're correct.
Southwest 5238, runway 2, taxi via Tango 6, Juliet, Hotel 1.
Southwest 5238, Roger, taxi 2 right via Tango 6, Juliet, Hotel 1. It's 2 right. Bearing straight. This Tango 5. This is Juliet. Gave us Tango 6 to Juliet, but I took Tango 5. Hope he's not gonna be too upset with me. Hotel 1.
Westwind 209, check your microphone, you're coming in pretty low. Volume.
Westwind 209, I was holding short 2 left, ready for departure.
Westwind 209, wind 100 at 4, fly runway heading after departure, runway 2 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading after departure 2 left, clear for takeoff, Westwind 209.
Nashville departure, Southwest 52-3, coming up on 2 right, ready for departure.
Southwest 5238, runway 2 right, line up and wait.
Line up on way 2 right, Southwest 52-3, thanks. That's a mistake. Oh. That label is... It should be to right. Label is wrong on the scenery.
Westwind 209 are airborne, passing 1,600 feet.
Westwind 209, on radar contact 1,500. Climb maintain 15,000 heading 35. Westwind 209, heading 350, maintain 15,000.
350, heading 350 and maintain 15,000, Westwind 209.
Thank you.
So before takeoff checklist, attendant notifications complete, transponder is on TARA, packs are on, bleeds are...
Westwind 209, proceed direct King.
APUs.
Direct King, Westwind 209.
No recall is clear. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Southwest 5238, wind 100 at 4, fly runway heading up for departure, runway 2 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading to right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 5238. Momentary caution light is extinguished.
V1.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
That's one.
Southwest 5238, altitude.
Passing through 1,800 for 4,000, Southwest 5238.
Southwest 5238, radar contact 2000, turn left heading 350, climb and maintain 15,000.
Left 350, 15,000, Southwest 5238.
Westwind 209, contact Kristen at 133.65, so long.
3365, Westwind 209, see you later.
Southwest 5238, proceed direct King when able.
Direct King for Southwest 5238.
Aircraft on frequency back in a minute.
Flaps up. Climb check.
Nashville approach is back. Southwest 5238, contact Kristen at 133.67.
Climb maintain 3000, Southwest 5238.
Now, Southwest 5238, climb maintain 15,000, don't go ahead, 15,000. Have contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Climb maintain 15,000. Contact Memphis Center 133.65 Southwest 5230. Thanks. Good night.
Roger. See ya.
Pressurization is checked. Memphis Center, Southwest 5238 with you. Out of Nashville on Good Dog 3 departure, passing through 12,000 for 15,000.
Hello, 5230 at Memphis Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
340 Southwest 5238, thanks.
Memphis Center, November 621, Foxtrot, 6,000 for 15,000, just departed Memphis.
November 2160, correction, November 61, Foxtrot, Memphis Center, radar contact, turn left heading 330, climb and maintain 14,000.
330, 14,000, 621 Foxtrot.
Memphis Center, yeah. Good evening. Elon at 2631 IFR in Milwaukee.
United 2631 Memphis Center is cleared to the Milwaukee Airport as filed, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 35010 minutes after. Departure frequency 133.65, squawk 1511.
Milwaukee as filed, expect 5,000, expect 350 to the departure. Departure 133.650, squawk 1511.
United 2631, read that correct. Advise ready for taxi. Expect runway, expect runway, standby. And United 2631, expect 344 departure and advise ready taxi.
Runway 34, ready taxi, United 2631.
We'll be there in less than an hour. 55 minutes or so. Quick flight. Past the transition, so altimeter standard. I think we're going to clear those clouds. FNTI's turned off. I think we're going to clear those. Maybe not. $25,000 pressurization check. Cabin temps are normal. -5 degrees. Instruments are stable. On track. On speed and
Memphis Center, November 621 Foxtrot, checking in. We're 14,000. Retreat.
61 Foxtrot, roger. And do you want higher than 1.4, or is that's what you filed? Do you want higher?
No, we're good. Just checking in and let you know where we're at, what we're doing.
61 Foxtrot, roger. And 61 Foxtrot, heading 280.
280, November 16.
West wind 209, leave my airspace. Indianapolis Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequencies approved.
Coming up on vapor, we'll do a fuel burn.
November 61 Foxtrot, cleared direct Denver.
November 621 Foxtrot.
Memphis Center is Southwest 686, departing 36 left, climbing up to 5.
Southwest 3680 radar contact, altitude indicates 2,900, climb to maintain 16,000.
Copy up to 16,000, Southwest 3686.
American 1732, leaving my airspace. Atlanta Center closed. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequencies approved. American 1732, go ahead. Southwest 5238, leaving my airspace. Indianapolis Center closed. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequencies approved.
Over to Unicom, Southwest 5238. Thanks, good night. We're at vapor, 11.1 on the fuel, 13 minutes into the flight. Landing Milwaukee with 7.4. $157 miles to go to Mesas. 005 on the heading. .81 Mach. We just switched and it's going to accelerate. There's an airplane ahead of us, 20 miles. West wings. It's a 738. It's at 30,000 feet, so he's above us. He's doing 500 knots. Ground speed, so
Southwest 3680, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Southwest 3686.
there's a good chance we're going to overtake them. Like is it 34,000, same altitude as us, actually. It's 22 miles out. Alright, let's see. Type of descent, 250 miles. He's going to Milwaukee too. So the cruise winds and descent winds are set. Go ahead and calculate type of descent. Chicago Center is online, 134.87. Gonna leave them on a standby. Indianapolis is 90 miles out. Alright, so we need to hit 2900 at Adele. So that's a 3000, right? So we're at 340, flight level 340. To get to 3000, that's a drop of 31,000 feet. So 31 times 3 is 93. 93 plus 5 is 98. So 98 miles from Adele as where our top of descent should be. Alright, top climb check. It's pretty smooth up here, so let's turn off the seatbelts. Electrical. Dock pressure looks normal. .81 Mach, FMC speed, LNAV, VNAV path, flight level 340. Pretty strong winds from the left, so the airplane is crabbing to the left. Looks like almost 25 degrees, 23 degrees left crab. Alright, so Milwaukee ATIS is online. 126.4. I'm gonna switch that to COM1 or COM2. It's 126.4 rather.
Initial contact. You have information Juliet. General Mitchell International Airport ATIS information Juliet. 23520. Ground 224 at 12. Visibility 10. 25,000 scattered. Temperature 2. 2.-2. Altimeter 2986. Radio record runway 25 left. Landing runway 25 left and 19 right. Departing runway 25 left. Wishes to airmen. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity in vicinity of the airport. Runway 7 right 1 pad closed. All aircraft leave by call hold short instructions. All taxi and departing aircraft remain on ground control frequency till authorized. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet. General Nashville International Airport ATIS information Juliet. 23520. 1224 at 12. Visibility 10. 25,000 scattered. Temperature 2.92. Altimeter 2986. Radio reports runway 25 left. Landing runway 25 left and 19 right. Departing runway 25 left. Wishes to wind. Transponders required to be operating on runways and taxiways. Good activity in the vicinity of the airport. Runway 7 right run-up pad closed. All aircraft leave back all hold short instructions. All taxiing departing aircraft remain on ground control frequency until authorized.
Alright, that's enough of that. So I'm going to transmit on COM1. So I can transmit on COM1, but I can get updates on COM2.
Runway 7 right run-up pad closed.
Alright, so it's kind of difficult to understand this guy. But I got a readout on the ATIS. Let's see if I can clean that up a little bit. Alright, so the ATIS, I cleaned it up a little bit. It's Milwaukee information, Julia 2352 Zulu. Winds from 224 at 12 knots, visibility is 10. Scattered layer at 25,000, temperature 2, dew point -2, altimeter 2986. Visual approach for runway 25 left, landing 25 left and 19 right. That would be Chicago Center. Chicago Center, good evening. Southwest 5238, flight level 340.
Southwest 5238, Chicago Center, squawk 51.
Sorry, say again on the squawk code.
Southwest 5238, squawk 3151.
3151, Southwest 5238, roger.
Southwest 2467, cross yet to ahead and maintain 13,000. Maintain 280 knots in the transition, the Milwaukee altimeter 29086.
Maintain 13,000 and then maintain 280 knots in the transition.
So I'm overtaking this guy. It's 20 miles now.
Southwest 5230, radar contact 50 miles south of the boiler VOR, same Mach number.
Mach 0.81 for Southwest 5238.
Southwest 5238, roger. WestJet 2, Christian West wind 20 -9, same Mach number.
Use run on Mach 0.78.
West wind 209, roger. Southwest 5238, Mach point. Southwest 5238, maintain Mach 0.78 for track.
Mach 0.78 for Southwest 5238, roger.
Yeah, good evening, Chicago Center, Southwest 2131, climbing flight level 310 to 330.
Southwest 2131, Chicago Center, roger.
So this guy was slower than me. He was doing Mach 0.78. West wings 209. And I was doing quite a bit faster than him.
Cruiser 286, contact Braves intersection.
Brave for Critter 286.
Alright, so 25 left and 19 right.
And Chicago Center, good evening, UPS 5 with you, flight level 350.
Altimeter 29086.
And Chicago Center, UPS 5.
UPS 5, Chicago Center.
Yeah, roger, sir, we're checking in, we're at flight level 350.
UPS 5, roger.
VRAF 136. Minimum 2003.
Cruiser 286, cross Brave at and maintain 10,000.
About 10,000 Critter 286. Chicago Center, Delta 131 with you, 6,000 for 13,000.
Delta 131, Chicago Center, climb maintain level 350.
I maintain flight level 350, Delta 131.
take visual for 25 left.
Southwest 2131 descends by the Turtle 5 arrival, O'Hare altimeter 29993.
Alright, descending to the Turtle 5, altimeter 2993, Southwest 2131, clean expected runways for Chicago.
Southwest 2131, O'Hare is landing west.
Alright, landing west, thanks, Southwest 2131.
R5 Lima Romeo, contact Chicago, approach 133.62.
Sure with Chicago, 475 1 there, you might.
Okay. Critter 286, contact, actually, somewhere. Critter 286, RFI cross Brave, at a maintain 10,000.
Chicago Civil, yeah, we're descending now for Critter 286.
Critter 286, roger, contact Milwaukee approach 126 point. Correction, contact Milwaukee approach 118.0.
118.0, Critter 286.
Southwest 2457 at Yatsu, maintain 250 knots. Southwest 2457 at Yatsu, maintain 0 knots.
Yatsu, we will put on maintain 250 knots, Southwest 2457.
Alright, United 776, unless you switch over to approach or stay with you right now.
United 776, you should be able to approach 126.5.
126.5, United 776.
Chicago, subject 18, keep the CCC at 75, 3
TWA 26, Lima, Chicago Center, roger.
Alright, so 57 miles, top of
Western 209, cross Brave at a maintain 10,000. Correction, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 166,000 for Western 209 and the Milwaukee altimeter 2986.
set up the radios. Alright, so right now we're planning on 25 left. Localizer 25 left is going to be visual.
Southwest 5238, maintain Mach 0.75 or less. Descend at pilot discretion, maintain flight level. Christian, descend at pilot discretion, maintain 16,000.
Descend pilot discretion 16,000, Southwest 5238.
And Southwest 5238, maintain Mach 0.75.
Roger that, Mach 0.75, Southwest 5238.
Chicago Center, Delta 5079, 50 flight level 360.
Delta 5079, Chicago Center, roger.
Chicago 26 member request for information.
Who?
TWA 26 Lima, sir. TWA 26 Lima with 20 miles from top of descent, request approach.
TWA 26 Lima, stand by, I got you in just 1 second. TWA 2 Lima cross Drew, data maintain 12,000, 250 knots, the Milwaukee altimeter 2986.
So might as well start down now.
250 knots, nothing to Canada.
What's your 209 cross Drew, data maintain 12,000.
Drew at 12,000, what's 120?
Southwest 5238, resume normal speed.
Resume speed, Southwest 5238.
Southwest 2467, contact Milwaukee, approach 126.5.
165, flight 1.
Chicago Center, American Air 12 with you, Tower 310, clear me.
American 812, Chicago Center, roger.
Yeah, center, flight number 230.
On Chicago State call sign.
Chicago Center.
Delta 60, Chicago Center, roger.
Chicago, good evening, everyone. So, American Airlines 740 Heavy, direct Foxtrot November Tango, flight level 340 on the Windy 8 arrival.
American 740, Chicago Center, roger.
We're going to gate Charlie 23. See what's the other runway that they might give us. This 19 right. Take a look at that one.
Southwest 2131, contact Chicago, approach 133.62.
3362, Southwest 2131.
ILS 1 and a ride minimums is 200 on the radio.
Delta 5079, clear direct section Sierra Uniform Delta Delta Sierra.
Clear direct suds, Delta 5079.
Delta 5079, cross suds, at and maintain 14,000 in Milwaukee, altimeter 2986.
Cross suds at 14,000, Delta 5079.
Oh, there's Chicago.
American X-12 is currently Mach .755.
American 812, maintain Mach .73 for intrail separation.
X-12 Mach .73 and top of descent for American 12.
American 812, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 13,000.
Pilot's discretion down at 13,000 for American 12.
Delta 64, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 13,000, Milwaukee Delta 86.
Chicago Center, Eastern 25, checking flight level 290.
Delta 64, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 2, pushing descend, maintain 3,000, Milwaukee altimeter 2986.
Chicago 156 with you, passing 10,000 for 13,000.
TWA 2 Suma, descend and maintain flight level 330, and then cross, TWA 26 Lima, descend and maintain level 330.
Descend and maintain level 330, TW.
Sierra Center, Delta 64, descend at pilot destination, descend and maintain 13,000, altimeter 29086, sensor weight less than wrong.
Eastern 25, after lead-in, join the go pack to arrival, please.
Chicago Center, Southwest 3686, 24 miles south of Seed, at flight level 250.
Southwest 3686, Chicago Center, roger.
Chicago Center, Delta 116 with you at 13,000.
Delta 2156, Chicago Center, climb maintain 340.
Delta 340, Delta 120, or 2156.
Coming up on the VNF. It started to descend a little bit early, but now it's catching up.
Chicago Center, Southwest 386, requesting a descent via the ND4 arrival.
Descend by the ND4 arrival, runway 22 transition, Milwaukee, midway altimeter 2995.
I'll be descending via Indy for arrival, Route 22 transition.
I'm gonna watch this thing.
Chicago Center, Eastern 25. Did you want us to join the Go Pack after Leon intersection?
Eastern 25, affirm. After leaving, join the Go Back to arrival.
Okay, Eastern 25. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna keep on our flight plan, because our flight plan has waypoints that are perpendicular to the Go Pack, but we can't do the Go Pack because the Go Packs are now. Is that alright, Eastern 25?
Eastern 25, that sounds like a plan to me.
Beautiful, thank you, Eastern 25.
That's funny. Very accommodating controller. Love it when the controllers have a sense of humor. Some of them don't. 20,000 pressurization. Kevin temps normal. Let's go ahead and click out seatbelt
Chicago
signs.
Center, American.
American 740, contact Chicago Center 121.27.
Contact Chicago Center 121.27, American 740 Heavy. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Delta 131, contact Chicago Center 121.27.
Who is that? 121.27, Delta 131.
Coming up on transition.
Southwest 5238, cross break, and maintain 10,000.
Cross Brave 10,000, Southwest 5238.
Eastern 25, I kind of made a little bit of a mistake. Are you able to refile your flight plan, as I already amended the Go Pack 2 into your flight plan?
No problem, Eastern 25.
Thank you much.
That's gonna screw us up a little bit. Go ahead and get the anti-ice on.
Chicago Center, good evening. Land 01988, checking in, climbing 130. Land 1988, Chicago Center, climbing maintain level 3, Christian, climbing maintain level 230. Climb maintain my level 301, maybe, PMDG. Delta 2156, contact Chicago Center 121.27.
Chicago TWA 263 will be having contact from another Chicago Center.
TWA 263 from you can contact him 121.27.
12127, thanks.
be with you.
Southwest 5238, contact Milwaukee, approach 118.0.
Milwaukee 118.0, Southwest 5238.
Delta 64, contact Milwaukee, approach 126.5.
Milwaukee approach, Southwest 5238 with you, descending through 11,000 for 10,000.
Welcome aboard. Turn left heading 270, vectors for descent, then maintain 5,000.
Left to 70 vectors and 5,000 Southwest 5238.
Southwest 238 correction, maintain 6,000.
No problem, 6,000 for Southwest 5238.
Milwaukee approach Westwood 20 with you with Juliet. I have Juliet on the route intersection on the Bill Pack 2.
Westwind 209, turn right heading 090, then maintain. Then how's it looking for?
Alright, I got to descend to maintain. Say the altitude, please.
7,000 for Westwind 209.
Milwaukee approach, Southwest 5238. Any idea what runway we can expect?
Southwest 5238, yeah, sorry about that. Visual for 25 right. Correction, 25 left. And right now. 25 left, visual.
Roger that, 25 left visual for Southwest 5238, thanks.
7776, Milwaukee, aren't you with me?
Eastern for 776.
7776, turn left heading 090.
090, 776.
Westwind 209, turn right heading 0, correction 100.
Right, 100. What?
Plenty of fuel, landing with 7.4. It's all good. Good to go. Landing 25 left. Alright, so tower 124.57.
5238, turn right heading 070.
Right 070, Southwest 5238.
Western 209, turn left heading 070. 776, turn left heading 070, maintain 3000.
070, maintain 3000 units.
Southwest 5238, descend, maintain 4000.
4000 Southwest 5238.
United 776, turn left heading 340.
340, United 776.
United 776, in the turn, contact Milwaukee approach 126.5, okay?
126.5, United 776.
Southwest 5238, when able, maintain 210.
210 Southwest 5238.
Westwind 209 at top discretion, descend, maintain 3000.
3000, solid discretion.
Southwest 5238, turn left heading 340, descend, maintain 3000.
Left 340 and 3000 Southwest 5238.
Southwest 5238, in the turn, on the approach 126.5, okay?
Uh, 126.5 for Southwest 5238. Good night.
Delta 5079 Milwaukee approach. I have no idea what center thought they were dealing with you. They couldn't have made a worse plan for you. Okay, well I gotta get you down, so turn right heading 09 or 0 vectors for descent, descend maintain 6000. right, 090 down to 6,000, Delta 5079.
Milwaukee approach, Southwest 5238 with you, 3000.
Southwest 5238, Milwaukee approach, left to maintain 3,000, and turn left heading 320.
3000, 320, left, Southwest 5238, roger.
United 772. United 776, good visual approach, runway 25 left, contact Milwaukee Tower 124.57.
Visual approach, 25 left, 126 left, and road attack.
American 812, turn left heading 060.
Left 060, American 812.
Delta 64, turn right heading 230.
Right heading 230, Delta 60.
Southwest 5238, reduce speed to 170 knots.
170 knots for Southwest 5238.
And Delta 65, left localizer, report the field in sight.
This is the localizer and we call you windshield inside, Delta 64.
Southwest 5238, traffic 10 to 11 o'clock, 6 miles southbound, turning westbound, the Boeing 757 altitude, indicate 3,000.
Southwest 5238, roger, we have the traffic in sight.
Okay, Southwest 5238, follow that traffic for visual approach runway 25 left.
Follow traffic for visual, 35 left, 25 left, Southwest 5238, thanks.
American 812, turn right, 080, so maintain 4,000.
080, 4000, American 812.
Delta 5079, just how to maintain 3,000. Delta 3,000, Delta 5079. And Delta 50, heading 180. Right heading 180, Delta 5079. Delta 64, Milwaukee Airport now at your 12 o'clock and 101 miles.
Roger, we're looking for the airport, Delta 64.
Delta 64, descend and maintain 2,100.
You can maintain 2,100, Delta 64.
Delta 5079 on air, still in the descent, reduce speed to 170 knots. Yeah, we'll slow down to 170, Delta 5079. Thank you. Delta 64, Milwaukee Airport now, 12 o'clock and 8 miles.
Delta 64, we got the airport inside.
Delta 64, clear visual approach runway 25, let your speed up, contact Milwaukee Tower 124.57.
124.57, clear visual approach runway 25 left, Delta 64.
$50.79, turn right heading 250, accept turn right 25 left, buckle out.
Right 250, intercept the localizer, runway 25 left, Delta 5079.
Delta 3398, roger, descend maintain 7,000.
Milwaukee approach Western 209 ahead, turning to heading 340, 3,000 feet.
West wind 209, Milwaukee, approach low traffic at your 10 to 11 o'clock, 6 miles westbound, you got 3,000, going to 757.
West wind 209 has traffic inside.
Okay, westbound 209, follow that traffic, cleared visual approach, runway 25 left, reduce speed 170 knots or less.
170 knots left, follow the traffic, cleared ILS, or correction, cleared visual 25 left, West 209.
That was 5238, contact Milwaukee Tower 124.57 feet.
Tower 124.57 for Southwest 5238. Good night, sir. Thanks.
Wi-Fi. Code 776, contact 1.8, connect. We're going to connect. Number 1780 on my T5 left for takeoff. Fire on my heading. Shoot, that's cool. Great takeoff, fire on my heading.
Milwaukee Tower, Southwest 5238, 15 miles west, landing localizer 25 left.
Tower 5238, Milwaukee Tower, wind 210, at 11 gust 18, runway 25 left, clear to land over 2. Calling a 757, 5 mile final.
Roger that, clear land number 2, Southwest 5238, thanks.
Sounds good.
Descend down to 2500. Uh, 5 miles to go to the
That was 64, right when able, 0.8, good night.
Right mid-able and ground point 8, Delta 64 line.
Tower up to 5079 is with you, 12 mile final for 25 left. 5079 Milwaukee Tower, my 25 left in lane number 2, following a 737, 6 miles in trail. Third lane number 2, just 5079.
Tower number 3, trickle back short of 25 left at Tango, ready to go.
November 389 to Quebec, Milwaukee Tower, hold short on my 25 left, traffic 2 mile final.
Holding November 9 to Quebec. Just for our reference, do you have an initial thing for November 9 to Quebec?
For 9 to Quebec, I plan on giving you left turn on course approved.
Thank you.
$1,000.
Flaps 40.
Military 9 to Quebec, be ready to go after this arrival.
Speed brakes armed. Flaps 40.
Copy.
Gear down 3 green.
Level 5079, reduce your final approach speed, 1 departure prior to arrival.
Approaching minimum.
That was 4 down as fast as we can here, Delta 5079.
400. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
That was 5238, right when able around 0.8, good night.
Exit right when able, ground.
Milwaukee Tower, west wind 20. We're 39, take it back on my 25 left, line of point.
Right, wait 25 left and then take it back.
And Tower, west wind 20 on final, and my 25 left. Delta 209, runway 25, left for land number 2, calling a 75, 2 mile funnel. Alright, number 2, clear to land, 25, and 2 is front. You're good, 9, take it back left, turn on course 325 left, clear takeout, traffic 2 mile funnel.
Call them ready to taxi.
Roughly 17, roger.
Milwaukee ground, southwest 2095.
Southwest 2095, Milwaukee ground.
Yes, sir. We still looking Golf on Bravo, waiting for you to give the instructions.
Southwest 2095, runway 2 via Bravo, Mike, hold short 19 right.
Bravo Mike, hold show 19 right.
And thank you for your patience. We apologize that you guys were sitting there for so long.
Not a problem.
Milwaukee ground, good evening. Southwest 5238 with you. We're looking for gate Charlie 23.
Southwest 5238, gate Charlie 23, taxi via Alpha Echo, hold short at Mike.
Alpha Echo, hold short of Mike, Southwest 5238.
Hey, I don't want to bother you, but I can't go to 124.57. I can go to 124.575. But,
Delta 589, if you can get to 124.575, try switch for that and seeing if power comes up. If he does not, come back to me.
well, 70 doesn't come up in my radio, so I can get 65 and 75 and not 70.
Try 75 first. If that doesn't work, call me back.
Alright, thank you.
Milwaukee ground, River Entry, X-ray, south ramp, with Kilo, ready taxi.
Runway 3, Mike X-ray, runway 25 right, taxi via Romeo, hold short 25 left, number 2 behind general aircraft.
Taxi 25 right via Romeo, and hold short 25 left.
That will be 25 left, and you'll be crossing and then looping back around onto left. But yeah, the rest of your direction was correct there.
Alright, Roger, staying 25 left for 226.
And you cross runway 19 right, Southwest 2095. You are clear to cross runway 19 right at Mike. Hold short 19 left.
I want crossing 19 right, holding short 19 left, 2095.
Ground, 25 left on Alpha 4, looking for taxi to the ramp.
Delta 5079, taxi via Alpha Bravo, hold short of Mike.
Alpha Bravo, hold short of Mike, Delta 5079.
Southwest 5238, continue taxi on Echo, turn left on Kilo, and taxi to gate.
Continue Echo left on Kilo to the gate, Southwest 5238. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night. Okay, stand by 5 a.m., please.
Thank you.
Delta 589, do contact Milwaukee. Milwaukee Tower states he can hear you on 124.575.
Alright, you can hear me, but I don't know if I ever got a response. I know it's overlaid between ground, so I'll try and get it.
Okay, try reaching him again, and if you see if he texts you back, if that's appropriate.
Thank you.
Rob, with 2-0 line with you at Alpha 3 going straight in, going to the...
209, you're looking straight in the gate, correct?
that's affirmative.
Okay, 209, it's actually parking via Alpha Bravo following the company. If you need to cross, might hold short.
Alright, text the Alpha Bravo. I need to cross my
Correct. Southwest 2095, we haven't forgotten that you got an aircraft ahead of you with a radio issue, as well as 42 Alpha Bravo, what we also will review.
Fantastic. We'll be waiting here, sir.
Milwaukee, Grand Reckoning 12, Alpha 2 is coming on. Reckoning 12, taxi via Alpha Bravo, park at gate discretion, have to cross, hold short of mic if you need. Alright, Alpha and Bravo, to the terminal, and say again, the rest of that from my connection.